attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, my name is Leanne and welcome to today's webinar, Reckon Accounts Hosted Features and Tips and Tricks. The webinar should come in approximately 45 minutes and we will have time to cover off any questions that you may have at the end. If you come across any questions during the webinar, please pop those into the question box in your GoToMeeting application. Because of the large numbers of attendees today, we might have a large number of questions submitted. I will ensure to flick you an email with your answer after the webinar. A few housekeeping before we begin. If you are able to hear me and see my screen, please type in yes into the question box for me. Otherwise, if you are having audio issues, please perform the sound check shown on your screen. Please note that you are all on mute, so if you do have something to say, please type it in your chat or question box. Great, thank you for your confirmation. We will begin by going through the Reckon Accounts Hosted 2015 new features. So we have customizable remittance advice, transaction rules for bank data import, and New Zealand 2015 legislation changes update. In the 2015 version of Hosted, you are able to customize your remittance advice to best suit your business. As you can see, you can add your logo, design the layout, add or remove information, select color scheme, and select the company and transaction information that you would like to have shown in your form. This is also available for invoices, sales receipts, and delivery note. Another new feature, as mentioned, is the bank transaction rules. In your online banking center, you will see a new button called Transaction Rules. As you can see, each rule will have its priority level. The priority level determines which rule is used for a transaction in the case where multiple rules match an imported transaction. For example, number 1, priority level 1 has the highest priority. The rule with the highest priority will be the rule that is going to be applied to a transaction. As such, if you import a transaction that matches two rules that have the priority levels of 1 and 3, the transaction rule priority 1 will be applied. Now, down here where it says, then do the following, you can allocate the rule to create a payment, create a transfer, pay bills, or ignore transactions. So that's just a brief overview of the new features within Accounts Hosted 2015. For more information about Hosted and its features, we will upload a document in the GoToMeeting app which you can download to view more detailed information regarding features. We will now take a look at the new Reckon New Zealand website, www.reckon.co.nz. From here, you will find all sorts of information around our products, training, webinars, and blogs. You can also log into Reckon One, Hosted, our members area, and if you click on Shop, this will take you through to our e-store. For now, I will take you through to the Hosted landing page. Hover over Small and Medium Business, click on Accounts Hosted. This is our Reckon Accounts Hosted landing page. From here, you can start a free trial, buy now, or if you simply want to learn more about data conversion and what is included in this service, click on this link and it will take you through to our data migration page for Hosted. If you switch to Hosted, we will convert your data for you at no cost. We've named the list of what is included in the free data conversion at the bottom of this page, as you can see from your screen. For a list of frequently asked questions, you can click on this link, or if you require further information, you can email our data migration team on reckonmigration@reckon.com. Going back to the hosted landing page, click on Start a Free Trial. From here, you will need to fill in the mandatory fields. So I'll just type in test for now. Add in your contact number and your email address. Once you have filled in the fields, you can click on Continue. So this is just a summary of the details that you filled in. So click Continue. Please read through the terms and conditions before accepting, then click Continue. So I can agree to the terms and conditions. Click Process Accounts. So this will generate your hosted trial user ID and password. So your trial is now ready to use and is valid for 30 days. You will receive an email with these login details, and you can use your user ID and password to log in to our hosted login page, where I will take you through shortly. After your 30-day trial, if you wish to purchase an annual or monthly hosted subscription, we can convert your current hosted trial to a full version. The existing data will remain under your account, and the login details that you have for your trial will remain the same. So to go directly to the hosted login page, on the top right-hand side corner of your screen, click on Login to Reckon Online. When you are signing into the Accounts Hosted page for the first time, you will be prompted to set up a username. Please make sure that this is something that you will remember easily, as the functionality to change the username is not yet available. Just a tip, you can use your username or user ID to log in. If you have forgotten your username or password, please click on either of these links. Follow screen prompts, then you should receive an email with your required details. You can also tick the Remember Me box if you want the browser to remember your login details. For security purposes, if you are sharing your computer with others, it is best that you do not tick this box. As you can see, my details have already been entered, so I'll just click Login. Now this page is what we refer to as your hosted dashboard. From here, you can launch your program as well as access the control panel. At the top bar, if we have any software updates or maintenance, we will have system notifications posted here. Down here, you will find tutorial videos for you to watch. So we've got usernames, printing, and upload and download to tutorial videos. On the top right-hand side corner of your dashboard, you will find a list of useful links. If, for example, you are working on your books late at night and you get stuck, or simply just want to see how something works, you can try how-to videos or go to Reckon Community to post your questions. If you find that you're experiencing speed issues with your program, please make sure that you test your internet speed in our environment. So to do this, you'll need to click on Internet Speed Test as shown on your screen. This will determine if you have the right internet speed to meet the requirements to work with the hosted program. Once you have tested your internet speed, you will see an overview of the test results. If you are still experiencing speed issues after proceeding with the speed test, the next thing to do is to verify, rebuild, and back up your company file and restore a portable backup file. Implementing this procedure will help ensure that your file is free of errors. You can also restart your router and PC. So from this page, you will also have the option to view your backup log. So now I will take you through the control panel. The control panel is a very powerful tool. Today, I will take you through the main features within this tool. Under User Management, by selecting Add Users, you can purchase additional hosted users by filling in the required fields. So I'll just click on Add Users. So as I mentioned, you can purchase by additional hosted users by filling in the required fields and following the screen prompts. Please note you will need a credit or debit card to process the payment for this purchase. After you've completed the steps, you will receive an email with your login details. The user that's setting up the login will receive these details. If you click on Manage Users, from here you can view the list of users under your customer ID, renew your annual subscription, and reset your password. To renew your annual subscription, tick the box below Details next to your selected user. This will bring up important information regarding the user's subscription. Tick Renew and follow the screen prompts to renew this user's account. Notice that the option to renew is currently grayed out. This option will be enabled 30 days prior to the expiry date of your subscription. To reset a password for a user, click on a user ID. This will bring up the user's details as seen below. From here, you can change your password by ticking the box next to Change Password. Enter in your new password and select Update. You will then be able to use your new password next time you log in. Now, if you want to share your company file with others, click Share Your Company File under File Management. Select the user from where the file is located. Then select the file you'd like to share under Personal Company File of. Click Add and ensure that you have selected the file to share, the correct file to share. Click Next. Under Select the Users for Access, enter in the customer ID of the user that you want to share the file with. For example, 1035474. Click Search. A list of users under this customer ID will populate under All Users, as you can see here. Select and add the user you want to share the file with, then click Next. Review and share your company file details, and if you are happy with this, then click Create Share. Please note this may take up to 5 minutes before sharing comes into effect. You have now shared your company file successfully. Under File Management, you can also manage your shared folder access. Here you can select the folder which you want other users to access from the shared folder list. Click Add and follow the screen prompts. Another useful tool is the ability to log off remote sessions. If you accidentally close your web browser without exiting Recon accounts properly, sometimes when you log back in, you will come across a notification that states that you are already logged into your company file. Therefore, you are not able to log into this file. In this case, you will need to log off any remote sessions in the back end. So to do this, simply click Log Off User next to the user that you're trying to log off. This should allow you to log back into your company file. If you are a Reckon partner, you should be able to see a list of your clients or add a client under the Client Administration area. For a quick demo of this, please make sure to contact us. Now we will go through a live demonstration of how to set up user roles, upload, download, and clipboard buttons, locate your company file in your Q Drive, how to create a backup of your file, and learn how to rename your file. So I'll just click and go back to our dashboard. Launch Accounts 2015. When launching Reckon accounts and you find that it's taking a while to load, or if you are encountering a black screen, make sure you press and hold Ctrl-Alt to push out any previous sessions to help you load the program faster. So today we will use the QuickBooks sample file for demonstration, so I'll go ahead and open that. So I'll click on File, Open or Restore Company, open a company file .qbw, click Next, and select the file that I wish to open. Please note, for hosted, there are two sets of usernames or user ID and password. The first login is when you log into our website to access your dashboard. This user ID is tied with your customer ID. So if you remember earlier, we were able to reset a password for this user ID from your control panel. The second login stage is when you log into your company file as shown in your screen. The username and password for your company file is set up by your admin user. Reckon does not have access to this information. So I'll just go ahead and type in my password to log in. Just a reminder, if you do have any questions, please pop them into your question box. Now you're looking at the Reckon Accounts 2015 program. From here, you can navigate easily through different areas of your company file. Today, we will move on to setting up user roles. User roles are set up after a file is shared with another user. This will allow the user to access the file using their username and password to log in. So to set up a user role, I will need to click on Company at the menu bar, hover over Users. So from here, you have the option to view users or set up users and roles. Click on Set up user and roles. I'll just need to type in my password for the admin user and click OK. So from here, you can set up a new user by clicking New. Select username. And a password for this user. So here you will see a list of the available roles. So let's say this user is an accountant. So I'll just click Add and then click OK. Now the user role has been set up successfully. You can now close this window. Please note, if you don't set up a password for the new user, a notification will pop up suggesting that you set up a password for this user. Now, at the top right-hand side corner of your screen, you will see a pink or red toolbox. If you click on that toolbox, it will expand and give you more options. These options are the Upload, Download, and Clipboard buttons. If you wish to save a copy of your file to your local PC, you will need to download this file. To do this, you need to click on the Download button, which is the top first button next to the Toolbox option. This will take you through our server, so you'll need to navigate to either your B drive or your Q drive, depending where you have saved the file. So I will just click on this arrow next to Look In to navigate to my Q drive. So by clicking the file you want to download, this will enable the program to automatically download your file to your default downloads folder. If you select a file that you already have open, a notification will come up. So I'll just click OK and select a different file. So at the bottom of the screen, I can see that it's been downloaded successfully. If I click on Show in Folder, I can see that the file has been downloaded successfully and saved in my Downloads folder. To upload a company file into Hosted, you need to select the second button from the Toolbox drop-down. Simply navigate to the folder where you save the file you wish to upload from your desktop to Hosted. So I will go ahead and select Sarah Screens Limited.qbw. Select the file and click Open. This will automatically upload the file into your Uploads folder in your Q drive. If I click on File, Open or Restore Company, open a company file, and then click Next. If I go into my Uploads folder, I will see that the file has been uploaded successfully. So I'll just go ahead and open a company file so I can show you how to copy to your clipboard. Again, I will need to type in my password to the company file and just wait for that to load. So to copy to your clipboard, I will need to highlight the selection of wording that I want to copy, then press Ctrl+C from my keyboard. An icon will pop up on the right-hand side corner of your screen to give you the option to copy this to your clipboard. Make sure you click on this option to copy. If I then go to my clipboard, I will see the selection of wording that I copied. From here, you can paste to a field section within Reckon Accounts or outside of the Reckon Accounts program. So I'll just show you how that works. I'll just delete that. And if I press Ctrl+V from my keyboard, it should paste the selection of wording that I've copied previously. Select OK. So now I'll show you how to navigate to your Q drive and your B drive. If you go to File, again, open or restore company, open a company file. So from here you can see My Live Q, which is also known as your Q drive, and a list of the files and shared folders that you have access to. If you click on the arrow next to Look In, you can simply navigate to your B drive. So from here, we will rename your data file. To rename a data file, you need to first right-click on the file that you want to rename to highlight it. Press F2 from your keyboard. Now this should allow you to rename your file. So I'll rename this as QB test file. Press enter once you've entered in the new name for your file. And as you can see, the file name has changed. The changes will carry out to all users that have access to the file. Please make sure that all other users are logged off before you rename the file. Lastly, to close the program properly, first I like to close my company file to ensure that everything is saved and closed off properly. As you can see, I don't have any company files open, so if I cancel that, click on File. If you have a company file open and you'd like to close this company file, simply go to the File menu and select Close Company. After you've done this, you need to go back to the File menu and select Exit or Alt F4 from your keyboard to exit out of the program properly. You will then be able to exit out of that tab from your browser. Now we have reached the end of our webinar presentation for today. If you have any questions, please send them through to training@recon.co.nz. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.